Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody from YouTube? It has been a long time since I've recorded a new video, just myself, first person perspective point of view video. And for the people that don't know, I herniated my disc like a month and a half ago. I hurt it doing 315 for reps at Armbrust Pro Gym in Denver, Colorado, Phil Heath's home gym. home gym. And I had actually been doing a number on my back for the last year and a half. I did 18 road trips in 15 months, and I got another one coming up because I got to move. And I'm moving to Atlanta, but this little clip for YouTube is not about my move yet. This is going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to give an update because as soon as I do heal up and I do move, I'm going to be back on the East Coast, closer to Florida, in Atlanta, and closer to my videographer and a lot of other people that I used to work with in the beginning of my journey. And what I've come to find after all this time, especially kicking back now, injured, talking to a new lady friend over there in Georgia. It's my little sexy hot mama. I love, gotta love me my MILFs, man, and I finally got me one. So, that's definitely part of the benefit of going there. But after all these road trips, after all the women, the hotels, the traveling, it's time for Jeff to slow down, man. I'm about to be 33 years old. I basically started the beginning of my manhood, what I consider my manhood, in front of people's faces, mostly on Instagram, but obviously I'm able to do longer format content where I'm speaking more and talking more about my life and the situations that I go through here. But I had always talked about those things on my Instagram stories because there's always quite a few people tuned in, a couple hundred at a time, sometimes up to 1,000, couple thousand, but primarily there's like a group of people, like 200 to 300 different people that shuffle in and out on a regular basis who are always there, and a lot of them have been there for years. So lots of changes on the way. I'm excited to move back over to the East Coast, and what this time has done being injured to kick back has allowed me to think about the style of my content going forward. Some people don't know, I just started a TikTok account last month. It's just barely getting close to 1,000 followers finally. I think I'll crack 1,000 by tomorrow morning. I started doing like 10 to 15 second fitness tip videos, very basic stuff, but with very good quality camera and a videographer, and some of the stuff's on my phones. But so yeah, lots of changes going forward, just a lot of humbling experiences, chasing after the life that I thought everybody else was living, and then you realize barely anybody is living it. Only the people who are rich and have millions of dollars are the ones who are really traveling and living it up like that. There's a huge divide between people at the bottom and people at the top. And for some reason, I've managed to hover somewhere in this middle spot. And there's not a ton of people that hover in that middle spot, especially if you're a fitness model or influencer, not a pro bodybuilder who's making money from shows and sponsors related to bodybuilding. Because your sponsors can sometimes be the same if you're a fitness model influencer, but sometimes they're different. The vibe is different. You're more flashy, you're more mass appeal when you're a fitness model, fitness influencer. So we're not going to be doing as many road trips in the car going forward, and if I'm still going to road trip, but it's not going to be like before. It's not going to be go go go. I got a lady friend now, and another things to look after, and a future to build, and an empire to build. And I'm just at the beginning of this, man. It's only been just 2 years in professionally. Like, my Instagram only took off May 2021, so we're just over 2 years in, and I'm about to be 4 years exactly out of prison on June 19th. So anyways, I know you guys like my room, right? I'll show you guys a little bit more of it when I get ready to leave next month, which is July 26th at the latest. I gotta be out. So let me show you guys just my quick little mini grocery haul. I didn't buy like vegetables or meats, and that's because the power went out here for 3 days because of a really bad storm, so I had to empty my whole freaking fridge and my whole entire freezer and get all new shit. So I do get my chicken and rice meals by Callie Cook's Meals, and then obviously I got my Prime energy drinks. So when it comes to the meats, I'm not really buying too much individual meat. I'm a very big chicken guy, but I eat eggs, cheese, Greek yogurt, snacks that have low carb, very low sugar, and protein, and then oatmeal, And the one thing that I've managed to figure out last year is that I can cut dramatically while still drinking chocolate milk, but you really gotta narrow it down to like a serving size. And that's kind of the secret when it comes to eating some of these foods. So let me show you real quick. You know, I got my water. I always get water. Started doing that in Florida. I always get hard paper plates to eat on. It's a weird fetish I have. Croissants with bacon, egg, and cheese, breakfast. So in the mornings, I'm definitely going to be eating not as healthy as later in the day by dinner time, where my meals get smaller and I have a lot less sugar and carbs. Peanut butter and jelly, these are basically like Crustables, but they got no crust on them. Those are like paleo cheese sticks, so that's protein and fat. And these are for when I don't want to eat a meal, or I'm not really hungry for a meal and I just want to have a tasty snack with protein. Sugar-free oatmeal. And I don't eat cereal a whole bunch often, but I do like to get cereal like this. And it's not exactly the healthiest in terms of sugar, but that's why I barely eat it and don't eat it every day. These are not bad snacks. They are not, some of this stuff isn't on the healthiest side, guys, but I already got most of my core healthy foods. And my objective when I'm looking at these labels is to try to keep the carbs low, under 50 grams or under 40 grams per serving, usually around 15 to 25 plus. Yeah, so 4 grams. These had more than other, these actually had more than the almond butter ones, and they had less sugar in them, which is kind of surprising. And then my Anabars. Shout out to Ryan Ankrum, starting this company. I love Anabars, especially this flavor. So the idea was I was getting like half snacky foods, somewhat sugary, a lot of low carbs. These are, sorry, I'm losing track. Dark chocolate almonds. These are the shit for a once in a while tasty snack mixed with dark chocolate and nuts. Yogurt covered raisins. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, sorry about that. And then I got French dressing, which I always have with my freaking lettuce and salads. And I forgot to get salad. Freak. Regular mustard. Get the Greek yogurts. Always love my Greek yogurt. Yeah, that's really it. And honestly, guys, you know how much all that cost? That was almost $100 freaking. Now, it's no secret that once I started earning a better income, that I said some of the things that I said that I wanted to easily be able to afford, where I never wanted to have problems getting my groceries, I never wanted to have problems paying my bills. If I want to stop at the store every freaking day and get a Red Bull or get a coffee or get a drink or a snack or something, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it because I'll have enough money knowing that I have an expense to be able to do this regularly. Not too materialistic. I really wanted to be able to do those things. Wear the clothes that I like to wear. Young LA, fitness brands. I don't ever buy clothes at Walmart. Very rarely will I buy clothes at a store, even in the mall. Sometimes TJ Maxx if it's a nicer TJ Maxx and has like more name brand designer stuff. And I don't wear Gucci or Louis or anything like that. I got very few articles of clothing that are fashion designer brands. I don't really care about that stuff. I don't really care about having a mansion. I don't really care about having the newest foreign whip. All of these simple things, like having nicer clothes, being able to afford to buy whatever I wanted to buy when I wanted to buy it, like small stuff, was more of a priority to me than having a nicer home or a nicer apartment, nicer car. But I mean, I don't drive a hoopty, and obviously I don't live in a dump, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've basically developed my manhood in front of you guys and just kind of figuring it out. And since I've moved here to Houston on my own and have been 100% on my own, paying my own bills, doing everything on my own, especially while I'm injured right now, it's been so difficult. Luckily, my lady's coming to see me, but in 2 weeks, and then shortly after that, I'll be moving there. So she is somebody who's going to be around and helping me a lot. Thank God. And there might be other people around there. I ask for help if I need it, but I don't think I'll need it between me and her. She's got 5 siblings, and her family's pretty big. So I'm excited to see how this new part of my life unfolds, because I'm definitely planning to have some more permanence in Atlanta. Coming here to Houston was kind of escaping my roots and getting away from the East Coast. It's going to be nice to be back to the East Coast. I was kind of like had a vendetta there for a while, where I was like, screw back home, screw people from my hometown. screw the East Coast. You know, I was being kind of bitter about it, but eventually we pull our heads out of our asses and realize that, you know, not everything that glitters is gold, not everything is as good as it seems. And for me, once I got into this lifestyle, it wasn't anywhere near as good as what I thought it was. Some of the experiences I had that I created because of this industry, I'm forever thankful for, and were some of the best, craziest experiences ever, and will forever be tales to tell at campfires and bonfires and backyard parties and house parties in the future when our friends are older, and hopefully reconnecting in the future, because I feel like that's going to happen quite a bit. People are going to go years and years and get lonely and miss their friends and not going to talk and be like just curious on what you're doing and what you're up to. And I'm not going to be spiteful to anybody, man. I don't got any reason to. I don't got any reason to hate anybody. I'm totally cool with my stuff. So, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to tap in, reconnect, and you know, it's going to be a while before I got a regular slew of content coming out. Obviously, I'm going to try to do some content while I'm injured, like light training, taking some pictures, but it's not going to be anywhere near as exciting. No PRs, nothing for, man, we're probably looking closer to like the new year. I feel like the new year is going to really set the tone for my direction going forward, and the rest of this year is going to be getting established in Atlanta, getting more acquainted with my lady, and just a new lifestyle and a new environment once again, which is what I live for and what I strive for. So I'm excited for this, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and do please watch out for the future, because I'm nowhere near even getting started yet.